Thank you both for coming here and speaking with me today. I brought you together to talk a little bit about the incident that happened in Miss Carter's classroom this morning and to gain both of your perspectives on what happened, think about the impact that it had on you and others, and also to really actively listen to each other so that hopefully we can come to a solution in the end about how to make things right. So how this is going to work is that I'm going to ask Aminata a series of questions, and after that I will then move to asking Jade a series of questions, and then we'll come back together to determine what we want to do to make things right. Does that sound okay? Okay, so then Aminata, can you tell me a little bit about what happened this morning in Miss Carter's class?
Well, at the beginning of class, I was gathering a couple of supplies for a project, and then Jay came in busting in really rough, trying to get a pencil sharpener, and I said something to her.
Do you mind telling me what specifically you said to her?
I told her, "Why are you even getting a pencil sharpener? You never do work anyways."
So can you tell me a little bit about what you were thinking when you said that?
I was just playing. Besides, she was trying to be all rude, trying to push her way through.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you were feeling at the time when you said that?
Oh, I felt mad because she's always bullying people whenever and wherever she wants, and I wasn't going to let her do that to me this time.
And what have you been thinking about since this incident happened this morning?
Well, even though Jade was the one who was being inconsiderate, I was the one who started it today.
Okay. And how are you feeling about it now?
I feel kind of upset about it because, it's a bigger deal than it should have been.
Okay. And who do you think has been affected by this incident and your actions?
Other than me and Jade, I think Miss Carter is the one who's been affected because I really respect her as a teacher, but she seemed really angry about us getting into it today.
And is there anybody else that you feel has been affected by this?
Well, yeah, the other students in our class, because there's a project due this Friday. Yeah, my friend Sarah, this really upset her in particular because her mom was always yelling at her, and she was kind of triggered by it.
Well, I really appreciate you opening up and being honest about what happened and how things were going for you that day. We are going to move into me asking Jade some questions. So Jade, do you mind telling me what you were thinking when you realized what was happening in Miss Carter's class this morning?
Well, I was really caught off guard because Aminata is usually pretty chill and she doesn't really get in my business a lot. I was really surprised when she started saying those things.
Well, now you know how it feels.
So Aminata, we gave you an opportunity to talk about how this incident happened for you. So now we're going to give a little bit of time for Jade to speak about how this incident felt for her, and then we're going to come back together to talk about how we want to make things right at the end. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Jade, can you tell me a little bit about what you were feeling when this was happening?
It really hurt my feelings that Aminata thought that I didn't care about school because I was working really hard, and these projects, they aren't as easy as for me as they are for her. She's just really smart, and they are super easy for her. But I was trying to hustle and get the project done quick because I have work after school, and I have to be there. I have to pay for a lot more things than a lot of other kids do, and it's way more stressful than a lot of other people realize.
I really appreciate you sharing about that. Do you mind telling me a little bit more about how this incident has impacted you personally?
Well, I don't know if I'll be able to finish the project since we had to leave class early. And, with this, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get it done by Friday now.
And what effect do you think this incident has had on other people?
Like Aminata said, Miss Carter, I really like her, and she's one of the few teachers that actually cares about me.
And how are you feeling about things now?
Well, now I'm wondering whether or not I should even stay in school. Maybe I just can't do school and work at the same time. At the very least, work gives me money, but all school gives me is just bad grades and headaches.
It sounds like this is a lot for you. I really appreciate you being honest about how things were going for you today and opening up about your experience. So before we wrap things up and move on, I do want to give a moment for both of you to think about what we might be able to do to make things right. So Aminata, when you feel ready, could you share a couple ideas of what you want to do to make things right?
Well, first, Jade, I'm truly sorry. What I said to you was rude, and I shouldn't have said that to you. And it was really inconsiderate. Now I really like of how I thought of how you are and how you are in school, but I think that now I'm going to be more considerate. I promise to be. I'm willing to help you on your project if you would like. We could also ask Ms. Carter for an extension.
That would help a lot. If I had a couple more days, I might be able to actually finish the project. Thank you.
That's great. Jade, is there anything else that you would like to add in regards to making things right?
Well, maybe we can, right after school, stop by Miss Carter's room and apologize to her and then tell her that we worked things out, that you agreed to help me on my project, and then maybe we can ask for a couple more days.
Yeah, that works for me. And also, I think we should ask her if we could apologize to the whole class tomorrow before she starts her lesson.
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, once again, I really appreciate both of you coming and speaking with me and coming up with some useful solutions in regards to how we can make things right.
Are you going to call our parents?
No, I don't think that I need to do that unless either one of you wants me to.
I'm good.
Me too.
One thing that I would like to see is for either one or both of you to come and check in with me about how the conversation went with Mrs. Carter. Could either one of you or both of you come and check in with me during lunch tomorrow?
That works for me.
Thanks.
Thank you both.